All right, check. We are live from Henry Clay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Things Kentucky broadcast. All right. As we are live from Henry Clay, we got a 11th region matchup. We got Henry Clay, who is 15-0, a surprising 15-0. I think if you ask anybody that, before the season started, taking on Scott County, who is 5-10 right now. Now, in my pregame talks, I talked to Coach Glenn, and basically, man, the thing with Scott County after the split, like he said, they went from 2,200 kids to 1,100 kids, and basically, he's rebuilding the whole Scott County program from the ground up, literally. Like, they're playing, like he's saying, most of the kids he's playing tonight are getting their first varsity starts. They didn't even start last year and play much last year. And like he's saying, they're very young, and, the program now is kind of like it's just waiting for them to come on. He likes the junior varsity team, which we saw some of that game. They look pretty good. They had an impressive win. And the freshman team, he really likes the freshman class. So like he said, this year, it's just kind of like that growing pains kind of thing with Scott County as far as, and they're only playing one senior right now who's getting, real minutes. So looking at their starters, they're starting 2 juniors, 3 juniors, 4 juniors, and a senior. So that's what's going on with Scott County. And like you said, they had some games where, free throws kind of hurt them and just those growing type pains. But he thinks they could be all right coming towards the end of the season. Now, I talked to my man, Coach Brown, and he's like, man, coming into the season, I think he said in the summer league, they might have had 3 wins in the summer league. He said he didn't really know. But he said the biggest thing is they really get along. And he said that's one thing, and they're really smart. He talked about this team. He said, the thing is the chemistry is just there. And then I talked to the 2 Steffens. I talked to the 2 Steffens in pregame and found out that Isaiah thinks he's the best Steffen, but Jackson doesn't necessarily agree. But we talked to them, in the pregame, and they talked about, how this season started. They didn't really know. Like he said, they really didn't expect to be this good. And I asked them, when did it kind of click? And they said, they started after they won 3 in a row. It kind of just became a thing. So look for this to be a tune-up game. We were talking to Coach Brown. And I also talked to the Steffens. They got a big game Friday coming up as they will be taking on Bryan Station, who has 1 loss right now. They're playing Frederick Douglass tonight, I believe, so that's a big game. I think that one's on Glide Card. Don't go check that one out, though. Stay here. But, yeah, so, man, we finna get into the thick of things now. I think this 11th region's about to get crazy here. The next upcoming games, we got... right now, Henry Clay, their next games after this game, they will be taking on Bryan Station, Douglass, Sayre, and Douglass again. So this is kind of like the calm before the storm, if you will. And then Scott County, their next games are Douglass, Sayre, Bryan Station, and then Bullitt East. So we are in the thick of this district right now. Hey, this should be a good one. This should be a good one, y'all. Check this one out. Stay tuned. Hey, as always, Big Things Kentucky. I'm joined today by my man Ozon Mitchell, Henry Clay great, doing his thing. We celebrating our Michigan championship. That's always great. We win and we ride, y'all. Michigan. Hey, didn't nobody think we was gonna do what we was gonna do when the season started, but I knew we was the best team in college football. So that was fun. If y'all check that one out, they look like an SEC team, didn't they? Yeah. SEC, baby. But anyway, so y'all get ready, and we will be coming up here for the tip-off soon. So thank you as we get ready for Henry Clay Scott County at Henry Clay.
Number 3, 6-foot junior guard, Peyton Brown. Number 4, 6'2", junior guard, A.J. Dixon. And the man number 22, 6'5", junior forward, Hassan Bush. And for the Widows, Daniel Brown, assistant by Charbel Joseph, Mike Jones, Josh Asley, and Jeremiah Tisdale. Officials for this evening's game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 11th region matchup, district game. This should be a good one, y'all. This should be a good one. Like I said, 15-0. Surprising Henry Clay Blue Devils taking on the 5-10 Scott County Cardinals. As we get ready, y'all. I tell you. And we will try to keep y'all abreast of the score going on across town. We got another big one going on across town. Now, Ozan, as we get ready to get started, man, what's your keys to the game for this one, you think?
Henry Clay just needs to continue the way Henry Clay does. Shoot the ball well, rebound, and get the Steffen brothers involved early. They're both leading they're the top 2 leading scorers for the Henry Clay ball club this season so far. So just keep doing what they've been doing. Just made them successful this year.
Okay. Now, I talked to Coach Glenn, and he said the biggest thing with Scott County is they got to be physical and they got to stay focused. He's like, they can't have those lulls that get them in trouble.
And Tristan Christopher comes out firing with the first 2 points of the game. He's averaging 15.7 points a game for Scott County. So he needs to carry the load for the Scott County Cardinals for them to have a chance tonight.
Yes, him and the Glenn, yes. Coach Glenn's son, are 2 leading scorers for the Cardinals.
Oh, and one.
Okay. All right.
Basket by Hassan Bush. The and one, assisted by Kason Brown.
No, I was talking to Coach Glenn, and he was like, one of the things that he's worrying about, he said, you can't let Henry Clay get high because they are extremely good shooting team.
Yes, we saw them play Louisville Eastern earlier this year, and those kids went berserk.
Yes.
From the 3-point line. Both the Steffen kids and Kason Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So Scott County's perimeter defenses have to be. You don't have to touch them. And what I mean by that, you have to play up on them. Don't let them breathe. Don't let them get a shot off.
Okay.
Xavier Ray with the easy 2 right there with the nice little layup. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Bush with the flush.
Also, I was talking to Coach Brown before the game, and he was saying that if this team has an Achilles heel right now, their biggest thing is the defense. He's like, they can shoot very well, but he's like, in order for them to make that run that they can possibly make in the 11th, he's like, their defense is just, they've got to really work on the defense. He's saying, they've been able to, like a few games, they kind of shot themselves, out of some holes. But, coaches.
Yeah.
It might be coach speak, you got to find something to harp on. You can't let them be happy.
They have to be playing some type of good defense to be 15-0.
Yes.
It just can't be all offense. And I know Coach Brown's style. He likes to switch up every time down the court. So you may see a 2-3 zone one time down the court. You may see man. You may see a 1-3-1. So obviously they're a good team. Oh, that's a bad pass right there. I'm thinking that's probably one of the Achilles. Oh, good move, young fella. That's probably one of the Achilles heels right there is turnovers.
Yeah. I know the last game we had, they had quite a few turnovers.
Isaiah Steffen with another move. And, you know, of course, the stats won't show the turnover, so we'll harp on that. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just that we've seen them play a couple times, and we know that they can get a little careless with the ball every now and again. Oh, okay. A.J. Dixon with the layup. Scott County takes an early timeout.
Yeah, I don't think Coach kind of wanted this kind of start right here. It kind of got out of hand early, didn't it?
Yes, and Henry Clay's been very efficient, you know what I'm saying, shooting the ball early in this game. They've hit a couple three-pointers, and they've gotten to the basket 3 times. So with no, you know what I'm saying, no strong defense from Scott County.
Yeah.
First thing, coach's second, this should never be forgotten. Lastly, just remember that our officials are here to promote the game. They judgment calls based on their knowledge and training. Please respect their decision.
And like you said, you talked to the coach earlier this evening, and Scott County's young.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they started 4 juniors and a senior too.
Yeah.
So, you know, these guys probably haven't played a lot of varsity ball. And
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that he talked about. He said they hadn't really played much at all, the guys that are playing now. And I talked to him about, you know, I was like, it's been interesting just how this program from the split, like literally just fell off the table.
Right.
You know, and like he said, you know, they lost half their population, and like we know, the majority of those, I guess the what you want to call it, future, you know, went to Great Crossing. And then I talked to some other people around. They were like, there were some kids that stayed that kind of didn't quite pan out the way, you know, I guess, you know, people expected them to. So it's just kind of been, like I told Coach, it's just kind of been a rebuilding job. And it's kind of crazy to say Scott County rebuilding,
right?
You know?
Yeah, because Scott County's been a powerhouse for years. Yeah. And like we said during the pregame chat that we had, Great Crossing did to Scott County what Frederick Douglass did to Henry Clay in football. Like, it took a lot of athletes and took a lot of the population away, and where these teams are going to have to rebuild. And it's probably easier to do it in basketball than it is football because, like I said earlier, you only need about 7 or 8 guys for basketball to be very successful.
Yeah.
As opposed to football, you need 30. You know.
Yes, sir.
So
I saw Coach Gay walking around here earlier today.
And hopefully we can get him up here and talk a little bit of track too, because track season's coming up, and I know he's real big about that as well.
You know, that's his baby.
Yes. And back to Henry Clay again. See, Isaiah stepping with another 3. That's his second one so far for the evening already. The score is 15-6. Henry Clay's up. 2:30 left to go in the first quarter. And Henry Clay shoots the ball well.
Yes.
And the last game I think they played against Sayre, they barely got away. And I heard that was a real good game as well.
Yes.
So this 42nd, man, is tough. It is tough. There's gonna be no easy game. None at all. The 11th region period is gonna be something to behold. Just giving you a scoring update. It's 11-10. Bryan Station over Frederick Douglass with 7:09 left to go in the second quarter.
That's going to be a barn burner right there.
But back to this action. Scott County is having trouble with this zone. They don't know. They're just passing it around the perimeter. They're not making any effort to go in the middle or trying to break his zone. And this may be a way to try to keep themselves in the game by slowing it up. Oh, a kickball.
Basketball.
Which was a good thing for Henry Clay. It was going to be an easy layup for Scott County. Three, okay. Tristan Christopher, what a 3. He got 5 of the 9 for the Scott County Cardinals so far this season.
But that was something else that Coach Glenn talked about. You know, he's like, they really don't have any post presence right now.
Yeah.
You know, he said, you know, they just don't really have anybody in there. And the post game is really hurting them. He's like, you know, they usually always have some kind of post presence traditionally.
Yeah.
And it's not there right now this season.
You have Stephen again with another 3, his 3rd of the first quarter. So Henry Clay is holding true to form about what they do.
Nice
That's why you beat that zone. You get it to that short corner, you hit the middle. Somebody's got to be cutting. Number 12, Ben Glenn with the deuce. Henry Clay goes high pick and roll. Ball picked up by Brown. Brown looking for somebody. And another turnover by Brown. That's his 3rd of the quarter.
All right. And there we are. The end of the first quarter. It is 18-11. Henry Clay.
Ladies and gentlemen, score of interest from downtown Lexington over in University of Kentucky 47, Missouri 42 at the half.
UK is leading on Missouri at the half. All right. Here.
Ladies and gentlemen, quick reminder, we have some upcoming games. Coming up on Friday night, the Blue Devils will travel to Ryan Station to take out the Defenders.
This is our upcoming schedule for this week. Tomorrow we will be back here at Henry Clay for Ladies Night as we have a district game. Lafayette Lady Generals, fresh off their win over Bryan Station. It was our last broadcast. He's taking on the Henry Clay Lady Blue Devils, who have been hot. Thursday we've got Paul Lawrence Dunbar at Taste Creek. Should be a good one, I think, 2 evenly matched teams. And then Friday, we got the big one, baby. Henry Clay at Bryan Station, baby. Everybody looking for that one. That should be a good one. So stay tuned, y'all. All right, we're getting ready for the second half. 18-11.
We start the second quarter. It's County basketball.
Well, let's see if Scott County can get something rolling here. They had a nice possession here last time they had the ball.
And right now, Christopher has been the only real offense for Scott County here in this game. See, Henry Clay goes back to that man-to-man right now. They went zone early in the first quarter, and then went back to zone.
Now, does he? It even looks like he switches defenses during a possession.
Yeah, he switches defense upon where the ball is being placed. You know what I'm saying? Where's the shot being at? You know what I'm saying? It's real intricate. So he tries to disguise a lot of things. Like old Scott County used to do, because Scott County used to run that half-court trap. He used to disguise it real well. You never knew where it was coming from. We used to go scout them all the time and trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what's the keys and where the trap is coming from, when the trap is being called. So Coach Brown has probably adopted a little bit of that style as well. The great Billy Hicks, who passed away.
Yes.
Shout out to his family. Prayers go out to his family. So Brown went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Gets it over to number 10.
Buckets.
Phillip Grimes. And Grimes is a sophomore playing, getting some big time minutes. I think it was a 4th shot by Brown.
I was going to say, it's kind of like Gotta relax.
Yeah.
Get back into your set.
Oh, let's see. He had him open down on the paint. Oh, number 15, Monte Washburn with a 3. Washburn, another sophomore. Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
He took a bad.
oh.
Hope he's not hurt. He's down.
Yeah, they should have called a timeout right after that play was over with. Oh,
He's hurt. He's pain.
the end of
That's Isaiah.
the end of Blue Devil Isaiah Steffen. He hit hard on the floor on his back. I hope the young fella's okay.
He got a hip injury or something. Yeah, I'm like you. And that's another thing Coach Brown talked about. He said, man, they've been surprisingly healthy.
Yeah,
And that's always a good thing. Like he said, you want to be healthy.
exactly.
And we got Jackson coming in for him. He's going to the training room. So
Yeah,
he's just trying to walk it out.
I won't stretch that thing right there.
Oh, that's one of the things where you probably don't even want to sit still for real. You
Yeah,
want to keep moving.
Exactly.
Don't let that puppy sit up.
It was a nice basket though.
Yeah.
Okay, his brother comes in. Jackson with the little floater, little float game. And surprisingly, this is a very close game so far in the first half. Okay.
Well, like we said, this is a district game.
Yes.
And you can look at the records all you want, but hey,
Records mean nothing. You can throw the records out the door.
especially here,
Yes.
this 11th region, this district,
Yes. And Henry Clay's Scott County's made a nice little run. They were down 7 at the end of the quarter. And Christopher is kept Scott County's in the game. 23-22 with 5:11 left to go in the second period.
I think Scott County wants to kind of try and rough it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta make them free throws.
Well, so far Brown is 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Gotta get the easy ones. Gotta get the easy ones. Those count as well. So it looks like Henry Clay's about to go to a 1-3-1. They're gonna probably trap it in the corners. Once they get it over to that wing right there or down in the corner, they're gonna try to trap it. And they may at a certain point in time they may drop into a man out of this if they don't get anything out. See, that's why they want to trap it up right there. Stuffing with the rebound. Okay, all right. Trevor Evans with the layup. Assist by Skylar Hersey.
Nice steal.
AJ Dixon with the steal and the layup.
Just like that. Spurtability, ladies and gentlemen. That's how your defense sparks your offense, ladies and gentlemen. Like that. Shout out to the Henry Clay cheerleaders.
We got timeout by Scott County. Henry Clay went on a fast 5-0 run right there. We get to score to 6. I'll give you a little update over across town. Oh, Bryan Station surprisingly up 27-19 against Douglas.
Surprisingly,
Like I said, who did I choose?
You did say Bryan Station is the dark horse.
I'm taking Bryan Station as my dark horse team. So therefore, it shouldn't be a surprise. I apologize.
We have seen him. And Amari Owens has been on a tear lately, too,
Yes.
man. This young man. And we said that you knew that was coming. You know,
Yeah,
I think that really speaks dividends to what the Dirt Bowl can do for a young player playing.
Yes. Just as a team, Bryan Station has been lights out right now.
Yes.
So has Henry Clay. I mean, between the both teams, they both have one loss combined and 28 wins. They combined 28-1. That says a lot about what the programs are doing right now. And see, that's what that 1-3-1 does. It gets you caught in that corner and trapped. And Stephen gets it up. The layup, no good. Offensive rebound missed by Cole Wicker. Grimes gets it out for a 3-point shot and no good. Offensive rebound by Christopher. Got a foul by Trevor Evans.
His first team for the quarter. Bush for shot number 3, Henry Monroe. There's a lineup.
Henry Clay stays in a 1-3-1 right now.
Now, this Timmy Amongo, number 32. I want to see this young man. Oh, he's not in. He just checked out.
Yeah, he checked out.
That young kid, hey, he might be the next Scott County dog.
Okay.
He's definitely a man on the field. On the football field. That young man, he's all right.
Okay. Bush has had a nice game so far for Henry Clay.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Clay's got the lead back to 8. With 2:40 left to go in the first half. Skylar Forsey's now running the point for Henry Clay. Scott County's in a light 2-3 zone. Timeout by Henry Clay. Coach Brown calls a timeout.
All right.
30-second timeout for the Green Meadows.
If you haven't already and you're watching the game, make sure you click that subscribe button for more Big Things Kentucky content. Hey. Shout out to my man Marshawn on the camera. Marshawn is definitely getting his game together, man. I'm proud of Marshawn. He's been working on it, man.
Marshawn's been a huge asset so far this year. Scott County comes out in the man, traps, gets it up to Stephen, Stephen over to Evans, Evans back up to Stephen, Stephen over to Hersey. Hersey got it back Christopher, over to Dixon. Dixon got it back Ryan. Dixon gets to the Oh, Dixon with the offensive rebound.
Strong inside. Look at him. Ah. How you play inside right there?
Right.
Hey, Isaiah back in the game. Like he done walked it off. Minute 54 left in the second quarter.
And Henry Clay stays in at 1-3-1. Grimes have the ball over. Usually now handling the ball. Gets a pick. Gets it. Oh, off Washburn hand.
The previous number 1, Tyler A. And this is number 10, Rick Grimes.
Brown gets the ball, gets to the lane. Sorry, gets to the baseline, pulls it back out, looking for something. Try to get it down. Gets Dixon up at the top of the key. No good. That's a bad one. Brown gets offensive rebound, gets back out to Dixon. Dixon with another three. No good. Rebound by Bush. Bush with the miss. Dixon with another offensive rebound with the miss. Gets it out to.
Oh, nice try.
Reggie Ray with the miss. Brown with the charge. Pass Stephen open over here in the corner. I think I would have liked Stephen taking that three and taking that forced layup right there. Probably a charge.
A little too aggressive.
A little too aggressive. Only thing you had to do was pull up, kick it, Stephen open for the three. Right now, this 1-3-1 has been very effective for Henry Clay in the last 2 minutes of the quarter. Stephen is holding for the last shot. Ray up top, gives it down.
Nice.
Oh, no good.
All right, and we are at the half. We're going to step away for just a minute. We'll get some stats and refreshments.
Identical same score.
Yes, sir. At the same
It's 30-22 on both games.
Bryan Station.
Yes, Bryan Station about 30-22.
Okay. All right, so we'll be right back. All right, we get ready to start this second half. We got a good one going on right now. 30-22. Henry Clay.
And we have some halftime stats for you. Scott County was led in scoring by Tristan Christopher. He had 8 points on 2 of 3 shooting from the field. No, I'm sorry. 2 of 6 from the 3 of 6 from the field. 2 or 3 from the 3-point line. Henry Clay was led in scoring by Isaiah Steffen. He's actually 4 for 4 from the field, 3 for 3 from the 3-point line, which gave him his 11 points.
All right. So now, you Coach Glenn, what you telling your boys? What you telling the Cardinals, man? What we doing?
We're still in the game. We're striking distance. You just got to be consistent. Don't turn the ball over because you had 8 turnovers in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to play better defense and rebound. You got to rebound by committee because I know you're small.
What is the rebounds is? What are the rebound stats?
13-9.
Okay.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was gonna be a little worse because it seemed like Henry Clay was grabbing everything there for a minute.
And Christopher right now, we gotta make that one. We gotta make some big shots in there to get back in this game. And like I said earlier in the game, they had 8 turnovers in the first half. You know, you gotta take care of the ball. You gotta treat the ball properly.
Oh.
See, that's another turn. Oh, could have been a charge. Could have gone either way.
That looked like a charge to me, but I don't know.
First team's first of the third quarter.
Dixon after Brown. Brown for 3, no good. Rebound by Christopher. Christopher gets to the lane with a little float game and left it a little short. Rebound by Brown. Brown's pushing the action. Oh, turns it over again.
I see what you're saying. There are a lot of turnovers.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
Scott County just can't make a shot right now.
Those are the ones you got to get. The ones off of turnovers and easy layups.
You done turned the Magnus on.
Yeah. Bush with a jumper in the corner. So now you look at it, that's a 4-point swing right there. You miss a layup down here, and then you get 2 going the other way. So you gotta make positive things happen on the other team's mistake.
That was costly right there.
Yeah.
See what you're saying? That's an unforced turnover.
Yeah.
Harrison Owens first foul. Harrison Owens has 2 personal fouls.
Because Henry Clay's giving you opportunities to get back in the game. They're going to give you opportunities. You got to capitalize on it. Brown for 3 again. No good. Offensive rebound. Layup. No good. And got a foul by Brown.
Kason Brown, his second.
Brown seems like he's kind of forcing it tonight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He needs to relax and let the game come to him. Just my outside looking in.
Harrison Owens going to the free throw line shooting 2. Yeah, but he looks like Brown's having a rough shooting night tonight. He's turned the ball over quite a few times. So sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath, settle down, and let other people help you out.
Yeah. Especially a team like this.
Yeah.
I think they have four players in double figures.
Yeah, they have 4 players who average in double figures, and a fifth would average 9.8. So really, it's 5 kids who average in double figures for Harry Clay. So at some point in time, you don't have to do it by yourself. Let somebody else help you out because you have capable scorers. Harry Clay went back to their 1-3-1, which was so effective in the first half. Late in the first half. Oh, oh my God. Oof. 2-man in a truck at. You call that.
He could wave his finger, do the Matumbo on that one.
Bush Moving Company. Move that. Man.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice pass. Oh, see, that's right. You gotta make the easy ones. That's about 4 or 5 layups they've missed.
Now, as a coach, I mean, there's really nothing you can do about that.
coach
It's
that.
just kind of like,
You can't coach that. I mean, that sometimes there's a lid on the basket, sometimes there's not. And nights like this is, it's frustrating, but there's not much you can do about it.
there we go. Okay. Go in, the coach's son.
Yes, Ben with a nice little short jumper. Brown gets it out to Stephen. Stephen for 3. Good. You see what I'm saying? Good things happen when you play the right way. When you don't force
let them do it.
Yeah, let the Stephen boys help you out.
Don't get you some assists.
Yeah. Get your assist to turnover ratio back up.
Man.
Yeah. There's gonna be opportunities for you. Just let your guys help you out. Yeah, do the things like that. Rebound. Find your man. There you go. In the corner again. The other Stephen.
There you go. Baby, that's how you do it.
That's how you play the game.
That's how you do it.
That's how you play the game.
And like that, I think we might be seeing them opening up a little bit now.
Yeah, we can talk about my Michigan Wolverine.
Yo, hold on now. We in this together. We in this together.
We are not in this.
We in this together. Go blue.
Last time I heard you was barking like a Washington Husky.
No. Come on now.
Oh, you was hollering Roll Tide. You and Nick.
Huh? Who?
You was hollering Roll Tide a couple weeks ago.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
Don't let me get Coach Bew on the phone.
That's my hardball, man. That's my coach. I wonder if he gonna stay. That's gonna be interesting. That's probably gonna be the interesting thing, man.
He still got that 10-year 125 left on the table.
Yeah.
Just to give a live check-in. Bryan Station 39, Frederick Douglass 28, with 3:40 left to go in the third.
Okay. Hey, Bryan Station defenders.
Can't wait to get home and replay this game and check it out to see what's really going on.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
Oh, good move, Marv. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Frederick Douglass, man, they I think they're having some growing pains. It also shows just what I think Kai Simpson was a real big
steady.
Yes, that young man, and shout out to him. I know he has some illness problems, health issues early on, but looks like he's getting back to 100%. So we look forward to seeing big things from Mr. Simpson in the future.
This 131 has really given Scott County a problem, and that was a good look right there.
Their lack of a post game is that a factor in that?
Yes, because they have no one to throw it down to get a bucket from.
Okay.
Unlike Henry Clay, where if they need a bucket on the post, they can go to Bush and he can go get them one. And seeing that 131 right there, that's where Henry Clay wants them to throw the ball right on that sideline so they can get that trap.
Because they know they're more perimeter oriented, so the 131 is a real good perimeter, a good zone for a perimeter shooting team. Would we say that?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Nice shot.
But the thing is with it, that's one problem. You can't rebound out of it because you're not blocking out. And the thing is, if you can find pockets in that zone and you have a good shooter, then that could be detrimental as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dixon gets it up.
Basketball 1-on-1 with Ozon Mitchell, y'all.
Dixon with the steal. Kicks it out to Brown. Brown takes the little deuce. Rebound by Bush. He said it was a pass. Coach.
He said it was a pass.
He said it was a pass.
That was a pass.
He wants that assist.
Okay, that was a pass.
Okay. Henry Clay's up 18 now. Good
nice
block.
Pass. Good block.
That's a good block right there. We're going to see Henry Clay run some offense right here. Stephen to Stephen. No, I'm sorry, Stephen to Brown. Brown back to Stephen. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Scott County has nobody like that where they can dump it down to. You know what I'm saying?
We just gotta make better decisions.
Yeah. Scott County gets it over to Christopher. Gets it back over to Rye. Rye back to Christopher. You see, you gotta poke and prod this 1-3-1 to get into those pockets. Washman gets it back out to Christopher. Gets it back over to Rye. Over the ground. And he's gonna get trapped right there. As soon as he picks it up, that's the trap. Gets it out to Washburn. Backs over the grounds. Back out the ride. Christopher 3. No good.
That's what you're saying. The offense is really stagnant right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, offensive play there. Defensive play, I mean.
Yeah.
Nice athlete there.
Gets it. Brown for 3. Good.
Bucket. And like you said, see, it kind of like got some assists.
Yeah.
Calm down, and now you know hitting his threes.
Ray with the little bucket. Got a 15-point game right now. Oh, young fella. Oh, Brown with the offensive rebound put back.
On the floor.
Yeah.
I think Henry Clay starting to mash on the gas now just a little bit.
Yeah, Henry Clay starting to impose their will on Scott County right now.
Yeah.
Scott County yet to figure out that 1-3-1 that Henry Clay's thrown at him. And I'm pretty sure we'll probably see a little bit of that come Friday when Henry Clay plays Bryan Station.
Yes.
Because we know Bryan Station is a little prone. It's not very good against zone defense.
Yeah, we did see that. The zone really kind of hurt him. Really slowed him down.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh.
The big game is coming up.
Wow, what's the score over there?
51-31.
Wow. Almost kind of got mirror games right now.
Yeah.
These two teams is putting everybody on notice, I guess,
They're trying to showcase what's going to happen on Friday night.
Man, we about to. Hey, this might be for the city right here, huh?
Hey, I'm happy that we have guys turned in to watching this. But if you happen to get over and watch that other game, Maury Owens is putting on a show over there.
Wow.
Hey, we don't want to cross promote, but I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all here listening to us, but boy.
Yeah, that is definitely the showcase game.
Well, I can't wait till Friday. Man. Yeah.
Right there with you, sir.
So, Coach, you went down to Woodford County Sunday.
Yes,
was a nice
Johnson. Yes, it was nice, man. It was a nice crowd up there, man. That was just a great event. It was good to see Jasper come home and put on his show. I think he went for 37.
Yeah.
He hit 10 threes, I believe.
I saw one of the highlights. He shot a 3, turned around, looked at the bench, and went Steph Curry on him.
He was going ham. And that team is just impressive. That was my first kind of real foray into, I guess you can call it that, top echelon of high school basketball.
Uh-huh.
Because it was like that whole team, they was like, he going to Carolina, he going to Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, West Virginia, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
UK, and this kid's here and there and that. So, yeah, man, that team, they was impressive. I think one from Kansas.
Uh-huh.
The point guard was nice, too, Phylon.
Right.
LeBaron Furlan. I think he's one of the top point guards in the country.
Okay, the kid from Kansas.
I think that's
He's
the
from
one that's
Indiana.
going to
Yeah, he's from Indiana, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Man, I'm trying to keep up with them. I don't know. They're from all over the place.
I think he is because I saw him and Jasper work out a little bit this summer
Okay.
in the Sheboy. Whatever the Sheboy had something over there.
Yeah, because that's his. They got the same agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And that kid right there, he goes hard.
Who? The
That
kid from Furlan?
Yes, kid going to Kansas.
Yes. Yeah. They couple of UK commits, the who's who. We had Hubert Davis was in the building in North Carolina, Missouri. Cal was there. Yeah, it was a star-studded event, man.
And I'm quite surprised. You know what I'm saying? Someone made a comment on social media that there wasn't a lot of local colleges there to see some of these kids, like K-State, Eastern, Western should have made a trip up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, they might have had games too. It says like in the season, so I'm not sure. You know,
Not on
how
a
that
Sunday.
goes.
Not on the. I'm not.
Well,
not,
yeah,
not
it
on
was
the
Sunday. It was
Yeah.
Sunday. It was Sunday.
So you know, just
Yeah.
especially if you Kentucky State, it's a 15-minute ride down the street. Get there. Check some of these kids out.
Yeah.
You never know who
true, man.
you never know who could be coming through the transfer portal or someone who could decommit or have some problems, and you could be right there and like make that contact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't even know how that works, man. That whole basketball thing, but I feel you.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talent in that building. It was a lot of talent in that building. I'm pretty sure from all levels.
Starting the fourth quarter at the game from the other side of town, Bryan Station is up 57-33 going into the fourth quarter. The same as us. We're 44-28 going into the fourth quarter. And Henry Clay is going to be inbounding the ball. Skylar Hershey's now running the point for Henry Clay. At some point in time, if Henry Clay keeps putting points on the board, we may get down and see some of those JV guys get some run, which would be nice because Henry Clay's going to need all the energy they can get.
Yeah, they're going to need some bodies.
Yeah.
They gonna make sure they get their cardio. Then again, maybe you need to play them just to get the cardio up. Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a track meet.
Yes, sir.
Number 5, Tristan Christopher shoots 2.
I'm impressed with this Christopher kid, man. I think he's got some potential, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got some potential. That's pretty nice going.
He just needs a little bit of help.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to make that pass, young fella. Well, sometimes you can just pull it down, take a dribble, then make that bounce pass. This ain't middle school. You can't make that pass all the time. Hershey's guarded by Ray. Hershey's trying to make his move. Gets in to the right, passes it.
Nice inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta
What you
make,
talking about,
yeah,
though?
make
You just
layup.
down on that block.
Yeah. But the thing is, he got size. Washburn with the layup.
Timeout, Henry Clay.
Coach Brown didn't like what he's seeing.
Yeah, I guess so. He was like, wait a minute. We ain't finna do that.
Mm-hmm. He may have some choice words over there.
46-31, 7:07 left in the fourth quarter.
So, like we was talking about, Coach Harbaugh's got a 10-year, 125 on the table. Do you love college life, or do you go take the bag from the Chargers? Whatever they're gonna offer.
I mean, it ain't just gonna be a bidding war. You know, the Chargers, the Falcons,
The Titans just fired
the
Vrabel.
Titans, maybe the Patriots. Would the Patriots be in that?
I don't.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know,
The
Carolina maybe.
The Raiders.
Oh yeah, the Raiders. The Raiders.
I just hope. I hope the Raiders keep
I did, man. Yeah.
AB.
I forgot about Washington.
AP. Yeah, Washington may be a landing spot. So,
The Bears, possibly, maybe.
I think they're gonna keep their coach.
But man, I kind of like how they finished the season, man.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, you know, should they move on from Fields? I think he just need a little more help. It could be some, but I know that salary cap
That salary
stuff, and
cap
getting
money,
that rookie quarterback. That's
You gonna have to give him 40
yeah.
between 35 and 40. Oh, come on.
But then again, they don't grow on trees either.
Right.
So it's gonna be interesting.
So with Scott County in a position of where they are trying to rebuild, what did Coach say that has to happen? Is he going to have to go out and recruit? I mean, because Georgetown.
Man, when I was talking to him, you know, he seems to like his program. Like, you know, it's kind of like the talent's there now, where I guess maybe before it was kind of really barren. It's like he said, his freshman team, he's got like, you know, quite a few middle schoolers playing there, some 8th graders and stuff playing on his freshman team. He likes that team. And then it's just getting that experience and just growing, man. You know, he's a long time Hicks assistant, you know what I'm saying? So he knows that system and knows, you know, what he's doing. I think it's just really kind of like you talk about Henry Clay, you know, the football thing, like Coach Gay is basically starting from scratch.
Right.
Like literally, he's playing kids
That could be playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. And we saw that with Bryan Station too, I think, also when they had the split, you know.
Yeah.
They were playing at one point, they were playing a lot of kids. Those seniors now
Yeah.
were playing as freshmen and sophomores, you know, when they really shouldn't have been playing at that time. So
But hindsight, you know what I'm saying, it was a great experience for them because they took
Yeah.
the lumps.
yes.
So
So we'll see, man. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how this grows out. You know. And like you said, you talking about Georgetown, it was kind of interesting. Coach Helton, the girls' coach, when they got ready to do the split, you know, one thing he always said was, you know, Scott County didn't have enough to support 2 good programs.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing that now as both of those, you know, the Scott County girls were a dominant powerhouse girls program.
Exactly.
And they are struggling right now.
Yeah.
And Great Crossing as well. So
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting how that, you know, that split, you know, affected those programs. You know, we didn't see football. They kind of really didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, but Great Crossing is trying to build their program on the football side.
Yeah, yeah.
It hurts the basketball, but didn't hurt the football.
Now we will have a new Scott County coming online next year. You know, the football game, they'll be playing at their own stadium.
Right.
They got all the amenities. It's basically, from what I was told, is as far as the blueprint and how they're building, it's gonna be identical to Great Crossings. You know, the school as far as how that looks and everything.
Right.
You know, just it'll be the Scott County. And if you've ever been to Great Crossings, man, that is a beautiful
It
building.
is a beautiful facility. It's a beautiful facility.
And Coach McKee, if you follow Coach McKee, he put out a little video. He is excited, man, to have his own place. Like I think he said the last time Scott County had their own home game, I think he said was 91.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while because they've shared with Georgetown College for a long time, and you know now they had to share with Great Crossing. Okay, Stephen. Jackson with the layup. Gets the lead in 19. Rebound by Bush. Bush has had a pretty solid
I was
game.
just finna say, man, Bush has been doing his thing on the quiet tip, you know. He's doing what they need him to do.
To be that big presence.
Yes.
And then just looking forward to this next game when they play Bryan Station. They're going to need him to be a huge factor because Gonzalez and who's the other big kid from Station?
It slips my mind, but I know you're talking about
Is it Adams? Adams.
Yeah.
Hey, they're tenacious on the backboard, and right now they are giving it to Frederick Douglass, 63-45.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Hey, those, we might have us a banger Friday, man. We might have us a banger.
hey,
This could be old school Lexington, man. We might have a full house.
yeah, I wish the band would show up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Over at Bryan Station, correct?
Yeah, it's at
Yeah.
Bryan Station. They got the girls' game before that one at 6, so it's a double header. So, maybe we can have a nice, students. I think this might be a big crowd, man.
Yeah. And the thing, I would love to have Bryan Station's band in the building, because I know when I was going to school, Bryan Station's band, that's who we want to go listen to. Boom, 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 boom.
Man, don't see you finna blow their head.
Hey, man, I'm a Henry Clay guy, but that Bryan Station thing, got a lot.
What we
Oh,
got?
that one.
Okay.
Grimes.
Okay. 50-33, Henry Clay. I think this is a good tune up to get our week going. Like I said, we'll be back here at the Henry Clay tomorrow for the girls' game, as we will have Lafayette taking on the Henry Clay Lady Blue Devils. Coach Garrard, I think she's starting to get her stamp on her program. They've had a great season so far, much improved. The Generals, Lady Generals, we saw them get a win last game up at Bryan Station.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Denton talked about her team. It's kind of like a work in progress right now.
I'm sure Coach didn't have them ready by
Oh, yeah.
district tournament time.
She's the longest tenured coach.
Yes. In Fayette County, period, I think.
Yeah.
Between her and Coach Brown.
Yeah.
Because I know Coach Brown's been here since 95, 96. No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 05, 06.
We got the Grand Poobahs. Him and my man, Coach Feldhouse. I call him the Grand Poobahs of the 11th region.
Yeah.
Those guys have seen some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's not much they have not seen.
And they had a good game that they just played.
Yes.
So, be on the lookout. I seen Madison Central. You can, like he said, he lost 90% of his scoring last year. He's rebuilding too.
Right.
And you can see that there's definitely it's a Madison Central team in the making.
Yes. Definitely.
They will be there. They got some area. They got length. They got shooters. They just young.
Which he doesn't mind what
Inexperienced.
Okay, Dixon.
Nice.
Dixon's put up quite a few points here in the game tonight. Like he's probably got about 10 or 12 points himself.
Yeah, Coach about to put in some myself.
Coach Brown's about to clear the bench here.
Minute 34, 54-33. We got us a little blowout going on here. And you say, what we got going across town?
Across town, it looks like Douglass is trying to make a run. It's 63-50 right now.
Okay.
With 3:22 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
And that's the thing about Scott County. They missed a lot of free throws this season.
They missed a lot of miss. They just been missing.
Yeah.
Iron unkind, as they say.
Goods to sell. Number 0. Now, his first. He's fifth in the quarter.
Dustin. Yeah.
Got a minute 10 left.
There's the line. The 42 jump in for Scott Manley, number 16,
A little miscommunication there.
Yeah, that's what happened. Got the young fellows in. Christopher still shooting that thing. This guy kind of look like they're going to start coming that bench as well.
Now, that's little Cowherd, right? Is
Yes.
that his name?
Yes, it's Cowherd.
We saw him play for Crawford.
Yeah.
Potential talent, a lot of talent right there, man. Potential.
Yes.
Kind of get a glimpse of Henry Clay in the future, maybe.
You'll get some messy ball when you start to put the backups in.
Yeah. Good rebound.
Whoa. Let him get out of it.
This is first, team second in the quarter.
11 seconds on the clock.
23 Deion Davis.
And I've been very impressed with Henry Clay this evening. The way they shot the ball, the way they carried the ball, and it's gonna turn out to be a real good game on Friday for them.
Number 23, Connor Dotson in the lineup. With number 44, Barrett Holmes.
All right. 55-35. Who you think played the game? It's one of the Steffens or
I think I like the way Bush played tonight.
Bush?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Bush played a heck of a game tonight.
Yes,
He
sir.
controlled the paint. He had a few blocks. He
Rebound.
rebounded. Yeah.
Yeah, he played a good game. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Well, effort, a conversation with Coach Brown. And I played the game. And a great one, 56-35. Hey, we had a good one right there. I'll check in real quick. It's a minute 17 left in the fourth over across town with Bryan Station up 69-56. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna catch up with Coach Brown real fast. Get Hassan real fast.
Yes, sir.
Young fellow, you had a nice game tonight. Gave you the MVP of the game tonight. How do you think you played tonight?
I feel like we all played well. You know, I was just crashing the boards, getting the rebounds, cleaning up, doing my job.
Okay, you got a big one Friday, and you got some big guys to play against Bryan Station. How you think things are gonna turn out for you?
I think we're going to do great. You know, working hard, even game planning, taking it a day at a time. You know, just keep working hard.
All right, congratulations on a big game, man. You got my coach. Hey,
Yes,
I don't know if you can see the shoe game.
I learned a long time. I had to step it up. I seen Ozone and Barry and them over here. Everybody's on me. I had to show out a little bit of Jordan.
Hey, coach, you had a 21-point victory tonight, man. Tell me a little bit about the game tonight.
Well, I thought offensively we didn't play real well. I thought we turned the ball over way too much. Just didn't give ourselves a good chance to get a shot up. We can't do that. We know that moving forward. So, but overall, I thought our zone defense got them standing, and they didn't make any shots. So, I guess anytime you hold Scott County 35, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You went to that 1-3-1 late in the second quarter, and you probably stayed in it the rest of the game. Was that part of the game plan?
Nah, the game plan's to win. You know, you know me, I got a lot of things I'm going to try, and just kind of felt that one. You know, I thought offensively, there, man to man, they were getting by us and, you know, creating open threes. So we just kind of tried a 2-3, and then the 1-3-1 looked like got stand. So tonight, the 1-3-1 worked.
Okay. Now we got a big one coming up Friday against
we do.
Against the arch rival Bryan Station. Right now they are giving it to Frederick Douglass. They were up 20 the last time I checked. Game plan, or what do you think's gonna happen?
They're going to get after you. You know what Bryan Station's going to do. That place is going to be jumping, and I love that atmosphere. That's why I'm in it. You know, those type of games is, you know, we're excited to be a part of it, and you know, let's see what happens. You know,
now, is there anything
this time
Coach
of year in
is
11th
concerned
region,
about
you're going
getting
to play
ready for
good
Friday?
teams. You're going to play some good competition. You're going to win some. You're going to lose some. You know, only thing we can do is take care of what we can do, and we got to go over there, focus, and handle the pressure, and kind of get back on defense and see what happens.
Will it be anything you're concerned about going over there Friday?
Oh, I think taking a young team in that environment, you know, it's going to be, they haven't been in a true 11th region. You know, we've had a couple here lately, but, you know what it's like. It's going to go over there. We got to gather ourselves. We got to handle the ball. I think that first quarter, if we can handle the ball, make some shots, settle ourselves in, get them into a half-court game, then I like our chances.
Hey, Coach, you're 16-0 right now.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good. Hey, man, congratulations and good luck to you the rest of the season.
I appreciate it.
All right. You got anybody else, man? Anything else before we get out of here?
No, that's all we got tonight.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. One last check on the score is 44 seconds left in the game. Bryan Station's up 69-58. Again, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. As always, keep doing big things. And we out.